Okay, this is vlog 9 part 2, March the 5th to the 12th. Let's have a quick look at sport. We saw the start of the NRL Rugby League season in Australia, and week 1 was pretty spectacular. The highlight for me was the Golden Point win by the Newcastle Knights, with Mitchell Pearce scoring the extra point drop goal. Fantastic game, by the way. Other highlights, my North Queensland Cowboys struggled a little, but eventually got over the line against the Cronulla Sharks. Jonathan Thurston, making his return after a long injury last season with the shoulder, performed okay. He missed quite a few goals, obviously a little bit rusty, but his overall management of the ball and his leadership are really priceless. So the football, the match of the round, I've done a video on this, was Manchester United against Liverpool. United ran into a 2-goal lead courtesy of Marcus Rashford, and were struggling a little at the end. I've got a longer video on that if you're interested. The Champions League, the first half was sorted out. Liverpool and Man City comfortably through, but unfortunately Spurs lost at Wembley to Juventus 2-1, and were basically outthought by the clever old lady of Turin. They'll learn a lot from that. What else happened? Well, Survivor, the reality show, began another season. I just don't know why I like this show, but there's something about it, that this idea of stabbing people in the back and lying out your teeth as a way and a means to a pot of gold, for some reason it appeals to me. I do like the games, I have to say. Anyway, they're in Fiji, so we'll have that for a few months. What more can I ask? Oh right, yes, politics. Well, I was rather surprised, like most of us, to hear that Trump is going to North Korea to meet Kim Jong-un, and I think it's a publicity stunt. It's all designed to trick the electorate so that he can come back to the ballot box and say how he averted a nuclear war. The fact that he's tried to start one will have been lost. So I think it's all a complete sham. Bit concerned that the Chinese Communist Party have voted to retain the current premier for life. This seems to be rolling back the clock to Mao Zedong, but given the recent record of the electorate democratically electing prime ministers, parties and presidents to high office, that shambles is hardly a good advert for democracy. So maybe they've got it all sussed out. We shall see. What else? I started watching Al Jazeera live, so I've now got news in English to keep me amused. Brexit. Well, Theresa May continues to try and play this card that Britain wants its cake and they also want to eat it. The Europeans are getting thoroughly bored with the British government's attempt to keep its own party happy at the expense of sorting out the diabolical decision to leave Europe. This saga will continue, but I'm sure it's going to end in a sticky end, in a very bad place, particularly for the United Kingdom. I saw a nice, neat, going on to the environment. I read an article about the use of drones in the South Atlantic Sea to monitor the movement of whales, orca whales to be specific. And this seems a dramatic shift in the use of drones for positive situations. So may it continue. We will undoubtedly be getting some dramatic footage of the camera on board this drone monitoring the movement of these whales. This is how technology can benefit us all. Finally, onto the music. My best album of 1999 went to Midnight Vultures by Beck. I do love this album, and it certainly has influences from Prince in a couple of the tracks. Check it out. I'll be making a video soon. And other notable listens from 2001, Trouble in Shangri-La, a great album by Stevie Nicks. Gold, this was the first album by Ryan Adams that I fell in love with, and the first side is absolutely tremendous, particularly the blues and the Cynthia Plath song. And also a word about Rocksteady, the No Doubt album from 2001. This is a really great dance record, and I can't praise it enough. So that just about wraps up this blog. There'll be another one shortly.